All right, let's talk X-Men 97 Season 2.
And here we go.
Garbage. I only enjoyed 3 episodes in this whole entire season.
Damn.
Maybe it's an age thing. Maybe I'm now looking for more mature animation or more mature cartoons. I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed, you know what? Maybe this would be the best comparison. Till this day, I enjoy and will always enjoy the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited series over X-Men. Maybe back in the day because the Justice League series wasn't introduced then, and because X-Men was like peak entertainment for me then. Also with the 1990s Spider-Man on Fox Kids, I felt Spider-Man and X-Men were like peak cartoon entertainment or peak superhero whatever. Every time I talk about engaging cartoons, engaging animated series, I always bring up Batman the Animated Series, Justice League, and Justice League Unlimited, and even Batman Beyond. Mm-hmm. I feel I enjoyed the storytelling, the action, the character pairing a lot more in the Justice League than I did in the X-Men. So for Marvel to bring it back, Marvel and Disney to bring it back, I'm talking about the X-Men, by the way, to bring it back and pick up where they left off, I was excited.
Willingly?
Yes.
Their choice of storytelling and what they've chosen to do, like this season really rubbed me the wrong way, especially with Apocalypse. And I just kept on thinking to myself, okay, what else can you do with Apocalypse? And how many times in your whole entire run are you plan to keep this series going till you say we're done with it, or you move to a far, far future or whatever? How many times do we need to see Apocalypse show up again and again and again? They killed Gambit in the first season, and then in that same season they did a end credit scene tag where they showed he would be coming back. So you didn't let us feel that loss long enough. Then they killed Magneto in the second season, and I didn't feel anything. I just thought, okay, that was cool. After the shock, I came back down saying, hey, they're going to bring back Gambit, so eventually they're going to bring back Magneto. So there's no permanence to the story, and I can just about hear the guys in the comment section. It's, just like it is in the comic books, which is cool. So that's why I said maybe I'm already tired of that type of storytelling where deaths aren't permanent. Now, the look of Apocalypse in Gambit's flesh, that was disgusting. That did not look cool at all. That did not look cool in any way, shape, or form at all.
Wait a minute!
As I'm recording this video right now, I can just about hear a wasp or a fly hitting the little bulb around me.
Don't bullshit me.
I don't know why you're showing up at nighttime. They could have shown up at daytime and done the thing, but it's a wasp here in the living room at nighttime. But whatever, we'll keep it going.
Yes.
So I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy this season of X-Men 97. It was dull. I only liked 3 episodes. I got tired of bickering from time to time.
Are you not entertained?
I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore when it comes to Disney and the animation. And it's funny because recently Kevin Feige just announced that I don't know if it's Kevin Feige or Bob Iger, but I know it's an official thing that they're going to put their efforts into animation a lot more and less live action stuff. And after finishing X-Men 97 season 2, it was a dull experience. I don't understand how you have 9 to 10 episodes or 8 episodes and you choose to make 3 really good, because meaning when we all sit down collectively, we all have our personal favorites and say, I like this one because they showed Morph, or I like this episode because they showed Wolverine a lot more, or I like this episode because they showed Cyclops a lot more. We all have, our personal, episodes, but when you sit down and say, let's be honest collectively and review the whole show, a lot of people that I saw online tended to say that the first 2 episodes, I think the first 3, shall I say, were really, really good.
That's right.
And I feel it's the setup with Apocalypse and Cable. And even that, I started to get worried when they were doing this prophecy thing. And the sister of Cable and Jean and Cyclops didn't know they had a daughter. It's just so much going on. And I thought, okay, so how are you going to pay all that off? You keep saying no one can kill Apocalypse except Cable. And Cable has been trying for a long time in the original series, and now you brought it back. So how are you going to give a satisfying finish? How are you going to close the story, not only for Cable as a character, but for us as the viewers to see, okay, this is why it had to be him and not anyone else. Not even Cyclops, not even Jean, not even Xavier. Not any combined mutant powers put together to take out Apocalypse. It had to be Cable. Then my brain thought, okay, what tool will you use? What device will you use? Will you bond with a super entity? Will you bond with eternity itself? Will you bond with God?
Good question.
Will you bond with a deity? Will you bond with the universe to kill up? How can you kill Apocalypse? And for those of us who know the comic books very, very well, or know the comic book lore or law, you can't, no one ever really dies in the comics. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, then why are you pressing so much that you have some viewers thinking or hoping that this guy might eventually kill Apocalypse? Because I personally, for example, I'm bored of the whole, we're going to do another Batman story and throw in the Joker. Another Batman story, throw in the Joker. Quentin Tarantino is doing Batman, throw in the Joker. We've already seen so many Joker iterations. Everyone has their favorites. If it's classic, Michael Keaton. If it's OG classic, it's Mark Hamill with the Batman animated series. Then if it's Nolan, it's Heath Ledger. Everyone has their favorite, and I enjoyed all of them. But as a Batman fan, I'm tired of seeing different Joker iterations. I want more. I want Killer Croc. I want Bane. I want Bane done properly. Why is the Wasp here again? Fly to this side, man. Thank you.
A few moments later.
I don't like killing bugs as well, so I might have to kill this bitch.
Damn.
I thought eventually it'll choose to find its own way out. That's why I've been chilling. Like, you know what? I'm going to leave you to do your thing, whatever you're here for. It might be a spiritual thing. I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah, boy.
You found your way in here, so I would appreciate if you found your way out. I can't believe I'm talking... I'm recording a review and talking about a wasp. It's getting on my nerves, dude. Just that on the wall. You stop it, son. Anyways, my bad. We continue. I got bored of the story of Cable being the prophesied one to kill. He's been trying, and then the daughter yanked them out of death to keep them because they had to bring them from different timelines to do the Apocalypse thing. Ends up in no.
Come on.
That part was cool, and I dug the idea of Magneto saying, you know what, if we can reach him right now in his current state before he becomes Apocalypse, and I like that concept of saying instead of having to kill him now, nah, we're not going to fight him now and kill him. We can easily, or not easily, we can defeat him here now, or we can have him as an ally on our side. So when the time is altered, or the timeline is altered, the Sentinel program won't be a problem.
What do you mean by that?
Because we have Apocalypse on our side. So by the time we return to that timeline, it will have changed, obviously. And I wanted to see what that even looked like. Like when you go back to the 90s, whatever, the timeline can't look the same as you left it or as it was when you got yanked out of that timeline by your daughter. So again, by Marvel's timeline law, once you alter the past or whatever, it splits into a different timeline. So they should be taken back to that timeline that matches the adjustments that they made, not the one that we saw them leave when they were fighting Magneto on the asteroid M, whatever it's called. So I wanted them to explore what it would look like, being that they turned Apocalypse, or Apocalypse didn't turn bad. I genuinely wanted to see how creative they would have gotten with that story. But again, they copped out. They copped out and took it back to the nonsense of Cable has to kill Apocalypse. Then the last episode is mommy and daddy and son fighting. And they already did that in the first season, didn't they? Mm-hmm. He was under control from Sinister, and he had to fight Jean. But this time they one-upped it and said, okay, last season, Cable had to fight Jean against his will. Now he's not under control. He has to fight not only Jean, but his daddy.
You serious?
In terms of intelligent storytelling, I don't want to see that.
But why?
Because you already did that in the first season.
No shit.
And just because you did it with just one parent doesn't mean I want to see it done again, but with the second parent involved. It's dull because we know you're not going to kill each other. So why?
It's a good question.
Again, I can hear the voices. It's in the comics.
Come on.
That doesn't mean you should do it. You can change things. You've already changed a few things up. The Wolverine episode where he lied to a number of people, got some of them killed just to get his adamantium back. Dude, weak Paul writing. It's actually on brand with Wolverine's character. He's a nasty, no. You use 3 episodes or 2 or 3 episodes to set up N7 as a threat. So therefore, continue down that path. Just simply say Logan left the X mansion to go and get his adamantium as a simple way to say, I need to get my claws back. These bone claws ain't gonna cut it when it comes to fighting this dude on our turf. Done. Simple. To write a whole elaborate nonsense to intentionally lie to people and then eventually get some of them killed just to get your claws back. Some people said, yeah, it's on brand because of his character. I don't know. Some people are easily pleased and easily entertained with garbage. I bet there's some people out there who loved James Gunn's or DC's last Flash movie with Ezra Miller. I bet some people out there love how Ezra Miller ran as the Flash.
This is just a moment.
That stupid run thing that he did, I bet some people were salivating over that run.
What?
Salivating. They have a GIF, or is it GIF, of how Ezra Miller runs as a Flash, and each time they play it, they lose their minds. Some people out there,
this is just a moment.
This God, this Allah, this Yahweh, this Jehovah made some very, very special human beings.
You ain't lying.
That just because of them, we have to sit through garbage.
Damn.
I wanted to like this season, but instead they let me down. Absolute tripe. And now I'm not looking forward to the third one. Like I said earlier on, they did Xavier dirty. I thought this dude was really, really powerful. I didn't even know that he was just a telekinetic. No, sorry, a telepath, not a
Hold up.
Telepath is the mental, telekinetic is moving the other. I thought he was both, just like Jean. And I know Jean is the Omega level mutant and whatnot. They never seem to let her get her powers, and I mean, express her powers to the maximum. Whatever. I thought Jean and Xavier are literally the same in terms of mind reading, mind manipulation, and then moving objects. But I realized that he's just the mental dude, whereas Jean is mental and she can move objects with her powers. Xavier was done dirty this season. Yeah, you just felt like a guy.
What?
He did not feel like Xavier to me at all. I don't know why they chose to write him like, you know what? I keep saying it's probably in the comics. I imagine at some point he loses his powers because he feels inadequate, just like Spider-Man got stressed out and all that stress just knocked out his powers and he became regular. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Sometimes it's not everything that's in the comics you got to throw on screen. It ain't everything. It is not everything that's in there you got to throw on screen. Sometimes you can review a thing and say, I don't think that's going to fly, because you're catering to a larger audience. Your core fans, yes, but your intention is to get more eyes on your stuff. If you're pandering towards your main fans, and then new eyes you have on your stuff, we're looking at it like, well, this doesn't make logical sense. Yes, it's a comic book cartoon, so not everything makes sense, and they're mutants and lasers coming at someone's eyes. Is that a real thing? You can still put some level of realism or some common sense in your storytelling of magic and elves and orcs and whatever you want to call it. Yes, we get it. It's not real. But you're touching on some real life concepts as well. So you can do it to a level where it doesn't feel like you're insulting your audience. What a boring watch. Disappointing. I'm not looking forward to no goddamn season 3.
Too damn bad.
I literally had to sit down with myself and say, is there something wrong with me or off with me that I can't just watch a cartoon and enjoy it for what it is?
Yes.
Damn, and even when they did a tag credit scene at the end, oh, look, we thought this lady was this lady, but it was Mystique all along. I don't care. Oh, Victor Creed or whatever is the Friends of Humanity, FOI, FOV, whatever you call it. Oh, he's now president. So what? And then when he's president, he unleashes the new Sentinel program. What next? How can you? Ah, man, I don't, you know what? I'm not going to burn energy on this one, man. It's cool. You people love it. It's okay. I have my free will to express my opinion or my dismay, not even opinion, my feeling on the matter, and it's garbage. It's a dull season. It's sad that it was this, I didn't enjoy it. I disliked a lot of the episodes in the first season, and I thought, okay, they would have learned from the lesson when they do the second one. The only cartoons that Marvel has released so far, or Disney Plus has dropped so far that I really enjoyed, is the What If series. Some seasons didn't really like, but other seasons I thought, compelling storytelling, especially Doctor Strange's story. That was really, really, really good. The What If series I feel is the best that they've done, in my opinion, for my viewing or entertainment experience only, or entertainment enjoying experience only. When it comes to animation, the What If series is where Disney Plus has won. X-Men, it's cool. It's cool that they brought it back, but yeah, they're not doing enough. There's more to be done, but they're not doing enough. They're not doing enough at all. Cable is the one guy who can kill Apocalypse. With what? What is he going to use to kill this entity that was, or this person, or this mutant that was given powers by a thing you didn't know existed? You can't even. You can't even make oh my God.
This is just a moment.
You have no power close to the power of that entity. You actually have to enter that entity, and the fact that they even have free access and just go in there and talk to Ship, and Ship will open this thing and they could just walk in, and the Eternal can, you're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to, but he made it in here. So when you say you're not supposed to be, aren't you shocked? Where's your security? You say he's not supposed to be in here, she's not supposed to be in here, but they're in here. Where's your security? You're supposed to be this high level intellect. And if your thing is you listen to anyone's plea, then why is the dialogue saying you're not supposed to be? Bitch, I'm here. I'm in here now. So what next? What are we going to do next? You're not supposed. Is your security tight or not? The fact that Beast walked in there, did a few things, spoke to Ship. Ship said, "Oh, he speaks English. I speak English." It was popping, and then this door is open, and but you didn't talk to Ship saying, "Don't let anybody in here," or you didn't override Ship to say anybody who jacks in the device. It don't matter how smart you are, Beast, Reed Richards, Doom smart, or whatever. If you're God smart, you're not coming into this room. 2 people entered your domain in one day. You had the balls to ask somebody, "You're not supposed to be in here," and then how can you want to do the other one's sacrifice? Don't write an entity to be as if they're so supreme that it's like it's sacrilege to enter here. If I don't want you in here, you wouldn't be in here. It's as simple as that. But they got in here and you're shocked. Or you're like, you're telling them you're not supposed to. This is your house. If I got into your house, then it means you opened the door for me.
Well, duh.
It's like I'm low-key looking for people to dislike the show with me as well. So I'm not even going to ask if you liked it. If you disliked it, comment below. I'm not even going to ask anybody if you liked it. I'm now reaching out to those who didn't like this season. Talk. Comment section. Woo! And then Marvel talking about, we plan to cut down live action Disney Plus shows and do more animation. If this is the story you're going to be giving us, the level of storytelling, the level of writing, the level of dialogue, you're not supposed to be in here. Who opened your back door? Your security can be hacked by a mute. Yo, dialogue. I can't even express no more. The dialogue reflects the thinking. The dialogue reflects the creature, or the character, or the person, or the being, or the entity. And if you can't put yourself in the shoes of these different characters you're having to speak, then you don't know what you're doing. Look at how they wrote dialogue for Ultron. Look at how they wrote dialogue for Claw in Black Panther. Look at how they wrote dialogue for Thanos. And the cadence, the way he speaks, the words he uses. Just like Yoda, for example. Look at how Yoda speaks. Doesn't talk too much. When it's necessary, you talk, but not too much. Not just that, the tone, the bass, the treble, the calm. Sometimes the level of hubris, the intelligence. You can tell a person how they speak. This person knows what they're talking about. Just imagine seeing that being for the first time. You ought to pass out because it's beyond your comprehension. You can imagine, you can draw it like, oh yeah, but seeing it. He said it's a span of like, by the time you turn, that's the one side of the head. By the time you turn this side, that's the other side of the head. Dude, what does that do to your mental? This being is so grand. He then says you're not supposed to be in here. That's like a human thing. Like he thought he locked that room so tight that somebody smart as him or smarter than him broke in. How the hell did you get in here? That's a human thing. You are beyond comprehension.
That boy is good.
Whatever, man. Homeboy just has crystals waiting for everybody who walk in there.
What do you mean by that?
First of all, he says you're not supposed to be in here. She then makes a plight. Then he says, okay, cool. The crystal is not even pink or purple or brown, or it's an orb, or it's a triangle, or it's a square or rectangle, or it's I don't know, it's dust. It's the same shape that he gave to Ensabanoa to become Apocalypse. And then Jean took it, and we don't even know what her character was called. Does the name change or just the powers or whatever, man? Whatever. And then it's vague at the end. She puts Apocalypse inside this crystal, gives it to Cable, and then we're supposed to be like, oh yeah, we know what's going on there. What is she's trapped his soul in there? Why? Where's Cable going to put it on ice in the freezer? What is he going to do with it? Take it to a barbecue and put it in cold? What is he going to do with Chris? Where? Store it or give it back to the Eternal?
This is just a moment.
I'm done with you guys. Like I said, I'm calling upon the people who did not like this X-Men 97 season 2.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Sound off, man. I'm not here to talk to people who salivate over nonsense. Sound off. We need to talk. I need honesty. I need to see people who are like, yeah, the cartoon is cool, or the whole premise of X-Men is cool, but what Marvel has done or what Disney has done with this one ain't it. Let me know in the comment section. I've of course been your one and only multi-potentialite, neurodivergent host,
the Kosmic Jedi, signing out. Thank you for watching.